I remember it was in a a flurry of songs that we were coming up with. I don't know if Stephen. I don't know if it was a Stephen melody or anything. I think it was just something that I wrote. He definitely helped, as it got better and better, But I was in a flurry of songs that I was writing that were, going into the Soft Bulletin. And there was, there's stuff in all of them that are kind of similar. And I think, before we would go and record with Dave and, sort of get it all together, you'd sort of mix and match and you'd put different bits from each little piece of a song would start to, it wouldn't just be one piece, from one song. It might be a couple pieces from different songs. You start putting those all together. And I think we really liked slow motion. I think as we recorded more songs, though, the Soft Bulletin, in my view of recording and the way that it was sort of evolving, it got better and better as we went. And so the slow motion song would have been in the not the very beginning, but closer to the beginning, while we were still finding, what it's the Soft Bulletin's, main sounds and main themes and stuff like that could be, and I guess sometimes you never do find out, the records can just end up being a collection of songs and you're just doing the best you can. But with the Soft Bulletin, as we would discover things, it would make us rethink what the songs could all be. And so I don't think we were ever very definitive about it. That's why I think it's sort of released on some versions of the Soft Bulletin, and then it's not on others. So you can see it's difficult when you're that close to it all to decide which songs. And it's always probably good to have 10 or 11 songs. We don't normally do records real short, 8 or 9 songs, but sometimes those can be good too. So I think that was part of it too, that we felt like we want to give everybody this view into what the mindset was and what the mindset became, or whatever. That's part of it. No reason. We don't really always know if anybody really knows these songs. Sometimes these songs are kind of obscure. And we don't really even sometimes know the songs. Sometimes it's just a song that we recorded. We didn't really know the song even when we recorded it. It's kind of being made up as you go. So there would be no thing about it that we're like, we wouldn't really have an urge to play it because we had never really played it. But now that it's been a long, long time ago, I think all that stuff is wide open again, and we probably would play it again if just because it's such an obscure, fun, ridiculous song. So yeah. I think we had so much to rehearse already. And they already had the charts. I forget, the charts had been made for quite a while. The charts that everybody's going to play, and all the instrumentalists, everybody knew they got what they were going to do. And I don't think slow motion was in that. So even if we would have, by the time we got together, if we would have thought, oh, that would be fun, it's just those concerts with the big symphonies. The way that we were doing them anyway, it's a lot of things are happening a year in advance, a year and a half in advance, and you're moving towards this thing, and a lot of decisions have already been made, even though it's still a chaotic endeavor. When you're there, there's a lot of decisions that are being made. So we didn't, only because we knew what songs were on the charts and all stuff like that. So it's not necessarily a spontaneous you don't just wake up one day and say, this would be fun to do. It's sort of like, well, if you didn't have it in the works, way back when this whole idea started, it's very, very hard to change gears with that many people and that many, different entities involved in doing stuff. So that's the answer I have at the moment.